Good morning. Okay. Uh, so yeah, we do some exercise, of course. Let's do one hand push up, shall we? Yeah. One hand push up. Yeah. Ooh ah. Ooh ah. 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 This is like knee stretching. Ah. Ah. Whew. Ah. How about backward push up? Ooh. Filling the barn. Great. Well, we can do some more exercise, just a little bit more, right? Yeah. Oh, oh, that's good. Just a little bit more. Oh, oh. All right, some stretching. Okay, that's really enough. It's been 5 minutes. That's good. We'll take 5 minutes break. Alright, very good. Okay. Okay. Happy Sunday morning. I think it's still morning. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Let's draw the curtain. It's too bright outside. Yeah. So, yeah, this morning I did some writing. Because I think I took enough break from writing, so I restarted writing the humanology paper and the. I mean, yeah, there's some anti-LGBTism that I advocate for. There's some part in there in the paper. I'm not going to censor it. Okay, so if these two online publishers reject this paper, like they did the law of anti-gayism, then I will have to find another online database. Because I guess I gained some kind of notoriety in their blacklist. Maybe they will read my papers more carefully by now. But they're nice. They didn't cancel me totally. There's one publisher who did, but that's still fine. It's their policy, it's their company, so they can do whatever. They don't have any obligation to accept my paper and publish it. Okay. I appreciate their right, their freedom, and they need to protect their business. So we understand that. So don't put any blame on them at all. I'm just grateful. Okay. Yeah. So, but this project had to move on. This writing is big part of my life. It has become a big part of my life, and it's something I really enjoy doing, and something I find very rewarding. Uh, in a way, it kind of give me meaning of life, give me meaning to my life. Okay, I mean because look, we work, right? We make to pay the bills, which is fine. Right? I enjoy working, but that's what we do in order to survive. We want to thrive too, right? Yeah, so that's what we do as a hobby or some meaningful activity, the kind of activity we find meaningful, right? Yeah. To me, writing is education for future generation. Also, this humanized series as well. Okay. Yeah, there's the thrive part, survive and thrive. Okay. Yeah, after work, we do uh, some engaging activity that we find meaningful. Okay. They give our life some meaning. Yeah. So yeah, this humanized series and the paper writing, that's something I enjoy doing, something I find very rewarding. And it's so why? Because it's about to the benefit of future generation, at least in my mind. Okay, so it gives me some metaphysical satisfaction. And today I wrote about 2 pages. Okay, so yeah, by now it's like 83 pages, which is fine. I will take time with this paper. Okay, but online publishers, well, if they refuse this, then I will have to find another one. Just I'm totally okay with that. I'm just grateful they didn't totally cancel my account, but one of them did. Okay, I was working with 3 online databases. One of them totally canceled my account. Okay, but I'm okay with that. Why? Because they have been serving me for 7 years. So for pet service for free. So I'm very grateful with it. 7 years pet service. It's time for them to retire from me. Okay, so yeah, no problem. Yeah. I don't blame them at all. I'm grateful to them. Okay, so, yeah. And the 2 publishers, because the previous publisher, online publisher, canceled my account, I moved over all the papers that were in that publisher because they canceled my account. Okay, and they didn't quite cancel it. They inactivated my account, so but I can still log in and download my own paper, no problem. So they are being nice to me actually. Okay, so that's why I don't blame them at all. I'm just grateful. I understand. We understand. So I moved over all the papers, including the law of anti-gayism, to another publisher, and they rejected only the law of anti-gayism and let our paper be published, which is very nice of them. Okay, yeah. So they didn't cancel my account. No, they just rejected one paper. So I tried to publish to another online publisher, they also rejected this paper. Okay, law of anti-gayism. So now law of anti-gayism is not available in the web. Okay, which is understandable. Okay, it's President Joe Biden, liberal, very, yeah, he's Secretary of Transportation. That's like Sino Korean. Well, yeah, ordered to Mr. former mayor of South Bend, Indiana, Mr. Buttigieg, right? Who's LGBT community member? Okay. Well, LGBT community members, I don't have anything against them. It's just that, and I'm sure most of them are very nice people, and I've seen them being very nice people. It's just that we oppose LGBT ideology. We see that something very undesirable ideology to subscribe to for their own sake. Okay. As caring people, yeah. So I'm an anti-gayist. I subscribe to anti-gayism, anti-LGBTism. Okay, so um, but from academic point of view, yeah. So that's what that paper was about. It's about disproving the soundness or proving the unsoundness of LGBTism as an ideology. It's 172 pages, okay, and there's some other stuff in there too. And to me, it's a good paper, and it needs to be published somewhere. So next week I might subscribe to Parler. Okay, I don't know if they allow submission of PDF. I'm sure they you can submit movies, pictures, just like social media, any other social media. But do they accept PDF? I don't know. Most likely not. Okay, so this law of anti-gayism paper, it may have to be hoarded for a long time because I don't think I can find any publisher in this day and era of liberalism, okay, pro-gayism, pro-LGBTism. It may have to wait for 10 years. I don't know. But I keep writing, I keep publishing, try to publish somewhere. If not, that's fine too. I keep writing anyway. Okay. But I just wait until political climate become more conservative, and even if but so liberalism is not itself, it has goods and bads. It's not like 100% bad. So Democratic Party, is there some agenda that I agree with? Um, Maybe abortion, pro-abortion. Okay. How about Republican Party? Yeah, anti-abortion. I have to disagree with the Republicans on that. Also, post January 6th, Jan 6, 2011, Capitol Hill is, we call it Jan 6, Jan.6, okay. Post Jan 6 pro-Trumpism, that I disagree with Republicans, okay. And I was a little bit mean about that in social media, so I got rid of all the posting that I did, criticizing President Trump, because I got some negative feedback from my fellow Republicans, and they were not nice to me. Well, some of them were, but some other people were a little bit mean to me. Okay, um, so I got rid of those postings. Why? There's no need. Yeah. So Republicans, Democrats, they're pretty much same. Okay. Yeah, Republicans, they hate Democrats, and just like Democrats hate Republicans. Of course, not all of them are like that. I don't hate nobody. I don't hate President Trump. I don't hate President Trump supporters. I just feel sorry for them. Okay, because but we understand. It's just that I feel sorry. With President Trump still insisting he won the election. To me, that's mental disease. That's delusion case. It's mental case. Okay. So that's and Republicans who still support President Trump, I just feel sorry for them. Okay. It's just that they need somebody to idolize, I guess, to worship. like they in Christianity they worship Jesus as if he's God, right? So Democratic Party they worship Mr. George Floyd as if he's some kind of deified deity, right? When he's blue collar criminal. President Trump, white collar criminal. Okay, I think he is guilty of at least involuntary manslaughter. Okay, 7 people died from his reckless wrongdoing. Okay, and he still haven't repented. And so Republican pro-Trumpers, yeah, I just feel sorry for them. Yeah. Well, no, I don't hate them. They may hate me, and yeah, I was a little bit hated actually when I posted all those anti-Trump postings on social media. I did get some share of hatred from my fellow Republicans. Probably they don't even know I'm Republican or not. Maybe they think I'm Democrat. Huh? But Democratic Party, the only thing I agree with them is pro-abortion. Okay, and yeah, post Gen 6 anti-Trumpism. That I agree with. So two things I agree with Democrats. Everything else I agree with Republicans and disagree with Democrats. All the other issues. Don't you think it's only natural that a person there are some things that disagree with a party's platform list of ideologies. I think it's only natural that every person have some minor disagreement with this list of laundry list of things in Democratic Party or Republican Party. I think it's only natural. Why? Because we are individuals. We're not party puppet parakeet. At least I'm not. President Trump was. President Obama was. President Joe Biden is. They're 100% party agenda agreement. It's a little bit scary, right? It's like a machinery, robot. They don't have any individuality, individual opinion. They're 100% subscribed to Republican Party or Democratic Party. 100%. That's inhuman. To me, that's like the Manchurian candidate kind of robotic, programmed robot party machine. I don't think that's desirable. Yeah. Well, we'll take 5 minutes break, I guess. Yeah, that's not quite freedom, is it? So America, people think America is free, right? There's a lot of freedom. Yes, America has more degree of freedom than other countries, relatively speaking. But even in America, there's some ideological imprisonment here. Okay. Yeah, and Democratic Party, Republican Party, they're pretty much the same. They parallel each other. So I wrote some of it in the paper. Okay, so we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. All right. So it was interesting experience in social media. It's good observation I made. Um, it's the kind of behaviorism that I have not seen before in from the Republicans. Okay, and it was a little bit disappointing. All right. So after January 6th, basically the weakness of Republican Party was revealed. So it was very revealing. They proved themselves to be not better than Democrats in January 6th, after January 6th. They're still siding with President Trump after what he did. So to me, that's as bad as Democrats worshiping Mr. George Floyd. Okay, blue collar criminal. President Trump, white collar criminal. Okay, and they are being idolized, worshipped as if they are some kind of gods. Okay, so Republicans they prove themselves to be pretty much the same level as bad as Democrats. Okay, so there was disappointment in my side, and a lot of people left Republican Party as a result because they were disenchanted, disillusioned about Republican Party and its people. Okay, but will I then change my party affiliation? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary. Okay, but there are some Republicans who are center-right Republicans. Okay, more moderate uh, Republicans. Okay, so I'm just one of them, but we are kind of minority. Okay, yeah. So it kind of reminded me, okay, when I was hated in social media by being anti-Trump, post post Gen 6 anti-Trumpist. That's me. I'm just one of them. Okay. Before that, I was very much pro-Trump. Okay, but now I'm anti-Trump. Okay. After January 6th, all right. Yes, I was disappointed. Okay. Uh, I didn't know. So because life is a series of tests, right? So to learn about a party, a person, it takes years. Why? When you first meet somebody for the very first time, they are nice to people, right? But when you observe a person as they deal with real life situation, not hypothetical, that's when you can tell uh, truly judge this person. Of course, nobody's 100% good or 100% bad. People are people. Well, we have goods and bads, so everybody, okay? But when we observe people in the real life situation, how they react to that particular situation, then we can learn more about this person. That is something interview cannot test. Interview, yeah, employers ask employees questions, and employees can lie about it. They are all hypothetical scenarios, all right? To truly know a person, it takes about a couple of years at least. You have to observe this person, how they actually react to real life situation. And January 6th was very much real, right? And Republicans, President Trump, they failed the test. They proved themselves to be same, pretty much same level as Democrats. Maybe they're slightly better. I don't know. Well, so let me compare the real life experience with Democrats and Republicans. When I was in law school, I went to some blogosphere. Which one? Well, they canceled my account. So, yeah, I'm not gonna reveal the name of that company. Okay, it's very well known company. Okay, there was year like 2015, 2014 when I was in law school. All right, so I expressed my anti-gayism view. Okay, and yeah, I was kind of guilty too. I was not very tactful. Okay, and I was vehemently objected. Okay, by all the Democrats, me being anti-gayist. Okay, and so I guess they reported to the company, online blogosphere company, and then That's not the name, by the way. Okay, it's some blog website, and they canceled my account. Okay. But yeah, they were very mean. Okay, not the company itself. The company we understand because it's cancel culture. Yeah, but they're business people. Uh, they have to follow the majority to make money. It's just the way it is. Business reality, right? So I don't fault the business companies, the blog website company. I don't blame them at all. But the people who came at me like angry bees, they were very mean, okay? And quite vulgar too, okay? Was I vulgar? I think so. But not nearly as vulgar as those guys were, the Democrats, okay? So, in social media, when I express my anti-Trump stance, was I mean? I think so. I think I was quite mean, okay? But not too mean. And then some Republicans were very mean to me, but they were not as vulgar as those Democrats, the pro-gaysts, pro-LGBT Democrats. Not as vulgar as those guys, people were, okay? But Democrats, yeah, there were some nice people there too, okay? It's there all kinds, but yeah. But yeah, I was hated by both Democrats and Republicans, and I think that to me that's a good sign. That means I'm in the right track. Yeah, because Jesus said, yeah, those who are persecuted for righteousness, justice, truth, yeah, they'll be blessed. So, but I wasn't like squeaky clean. Why? Because I was quite mean too. As an anti-Trumpist in the social media, also anti-gayist in blogs. I was mean. So it's not like I'm 100% righteous. No, I'm dirty too. I'm only a human being. I'm no saint. In my opinion, yeah, I deserved what I got. Some harsh treatment because I was kind of mean. And this social media anti-Trump posting, to be honest, I think I was very drunk. Okay, because I don't quite remember ever posting those websites, those social media postings. Okay, so I got rid of that, all of it. Okay. Why? I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be hated. I don't want to offend people. I forget it. Right. But this law of anti-gayism, it should be published at one point, maybe in 10 years, because 172 pages, and there are many good content in there. Okay, so I cannot just let it go. Okay. Yeah. But no objection though. Publishing companies, they cannot control what ideology is dominant. All right. It's something they cannot control, and they need to survive as a publishing business. They have to make money, pay their employees, right? So we understand. We don't blame them, not a single bit, because we want them to be surviving, right? Business publishers, we want them to survive. So yeah, we are living in a day and age where the majority people in the world are very ignorant and they believe in something very wrong, like pro-Trumpism, worship of what Floyd worshipism, right? He should not be worshipped like he is now. Mr. George Floyd, we are sorry he died. He did not commit any capital punishment material kind of crime. He did not commit any murder. So he did not deserve to die. but it happened. We are sorry. Okay, but it's collateral casualty. Yeah, in war, like police officers, they're soldiers basically in war against crimes. Yeah, collateral damage, collateral casualty. That's just how it is. We're sorry it happens, but that's not quite avoidable. It's reality of any war. Okay, yeah, innocent people do die. But Mr. George Floyd, he was not exactly innocent, but he did not deserve to die. He, the crime he committed was counterfeit money, bullyism, theft. That's it. It's like what 2 3 years jail time, pretty much, right? He didn't deserve to die, but he died. There was an accident. I don't think it was a murder. Okay, but he's being worshipped as some kind of saint, idol, like President Trump being worshipped as a saint, idol, some god, both Mr. Floyd and Mr. Trump being worshipped, being role model of Democratic Party and Republican Party. That's very wrong. And I did write about that in the paper. Okay. Yeah. Will people ever wise up? I think so. How long will it take? 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? Yeah, they'll wise up because in human history, yeah, it's cycle, metaphysical cycle, go up and down, up and down. We're at a very low point now. Okay. Not just America, in the world. All right. Yeah. But yeah, it will start to go up again. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. That's how it has always been throughout human history. Okay. This is nothing new. No, not at all. It's not the end of the world. I don't think so. Okay. It's end of an era. After this era, worship of something very ugly, evil, very false, something very dumb, wrong. That's what's happening, both left and right. Okay, but this era of floating ghost, bad ideologies, it will pass. Yeah, this too shall pass. There's some Iranian poet expressed. I thought that was in Bible. No, it was Arabs. They're cool. I love Arabs. Yeah, I love Muslims. Islam, I think, is a very good religion. Okay. How about violence in Islam? Well, it's no different from violence in Old Testament in Bible. Okay, in Old Testament, yeah, Jews and Israelites and Philistines. Yeah, David versus Goliath. A lot of war, bloodshed. Okay, yeah, Old Testament. Okay, Islam, Quran, likewise. The difference between Quran and Bible is that Quran is relatively thin volume, but relatively small. Okay, and it contains a lot of this Old Testament in Bible. The kind of same attitude, war, righteous war. Okay, the, in Bible, Old Testament, the chosen people, all the others heathens. Islam, okay, yeah, they are the God's chosen people. All the others heathens, unbelievers. Okay, that's very much like Old Testament. But Bible also has New Testament that reach out to heathens, Gentiles, like unconditional love of Jesus. Islam does not have that equivalence. Love for your enemy. That's uniquely Jesus. Quran does not quite have that. But they kind of have it. Shalom. Shalom. Well, shalom is Hebrew, but salam. Salam alaikum. Yeah, peace of Islam. It means peace. It's supposed to be religion of peace. and they say Allah, all merciful, all forgiving, all merciful. Okay, so there's some the unconditional love concept in Islam too. Okay, so yeah, I think Islam in general is very good religion. Okay, because otherwise you cannot gain this time, temporal and spatial objectivity, right? For hundreds of years, many different parts of the world. And I did read Quran somewhat, but not from cover to cover. But from what I read, I like it. I think it's very beautifully written. Yeah, yeah, I think it's cool. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so then what do we talk about? We'll talk about abortion. How about that? Yeah. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. I'm not exactly pro-abortion. I'm kind of in the middle. But if I have to vote for one, yeah, I'll vote for pro-abortion. But yeah, abortion has its problem. Okay, yeah, there's some issues. I understand both sides of the issue, but I'm slightly left-leaning when it comes to abortion. Okay, just slightly. Okay, so in terms of abortion, I'm kind of center-left. All right. All right, we'll take 5 minutes. Ooh, it's chilly. Gonna turn on the heater. Okay. Julia, should we talk about abortion or something else? Maybe something else, at least first. I had this interesting dream last night, okay? I like talking about dreams because they're so cool and so visual and so interesting. So I had a dream this morning. I was in a classroom or school building, and tomorrow is the exam, and I did not pay attention to the class. Sometimes I don't, in my kind of nightmarish dream, I didn't even remember I ever registered to this class, and I realized tomorrow is the final exam. So I'm not prepared at all. So there's this, I think it's some social science, something like that. Okay, so there's this required reading. So I was supposed to read this entire book that I've never read before. I read somewhat, but I was distracted, so I stopped studying and I woke up. Okay, that's one dream I had last night. Another dream I had last night was. It was in some kind of social gathering place, right? And a young lady, probably she was in her 20 years old and 21 years old, very beautiful lady, slender. She sat on my lap. What did I do? Nothing. No touchy, hanky panky, no. Nothing. I just let her sit on my lap. Ah. And it felt really good. Okay, so. And then she looked at me. And I said, how are you? Ah! And she asked me, did you like that? Did you like that? What did I say? Nothing. No hanky panky, no nothing. Okay, so. Isn't it like every man's dream? Some young, attractive single lady sitting on male's lap, very slender lady, and the other dream I had like a couple of nights ago, yeah. I hugged a young lady, okay. She was like 21 years old, something like that, maybe 25. Very beautiful, slender, okay. Hugging, right? That was the no hanky panky, just hugging because I rescued that lady from some storm, the tsunami actually, okay. So she was cold, so yeah, to warm her body, I hugged her. It felt so good, okay. Isn't it like every man's dream, right? To hug a young, attractive lady, single lady. Isn't it every man's dream? I'm no saint. I'm vulgar man. It felt so good. Oh boy. Okay, abortion. So, the thing is, yeah, I'm a single guy. I want to be single and I don't want to have family. We appreciate people who have family, raise kids, very important job, right? But division of labor, people who are good at that, yo, we admire. Okay, I do. But I'm just not, it's not my job to have kids, in my opinion. It's my job to write papers, books. If I don't find online publisher, will I keep on writing? Yeah, yeah. I just hoard it. Well, I try to publish though every time I finish writing paper. Try to publish it. If you get rejected, find another publisher. Rejected again. Oh, no problem. I save it and bide my time. Wait until political climate changes toward to the right, conservatism, or even if it's still liberalism, there will come a day where the left and right become more tolerant. Nowadays, it's very divided, highly bipolarized nowadays. Right? But there will come a time where people want to unite, come together, wise up, be more tolerant. There will come a day. Okay. Yeah. But when? I don't know. No problem though. Yeah, we wait. Abortion. Okay. Yeah, I will understand. It's horrible. Yeah, the pictures, the documentaries about this dead human fetus is horrible. I get it. Okay. Yeah, it's horrible. Right. So it is horrible. Abortion. Okay. So the best solution is, yeah, birth control, perhaps celibacy, abstinence. Okay. Education, mathematics. Look at me. I mean, I'm a single guy. I don't really feel the need for girlfriend. Okay. because I'm busy doing mathematics, right? Humanology and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Education. Yeah. But I side with Democrats in abortion issue because, and I'm not the only Republican who does that. Okay. For example, Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, he's more pro-abortion than anti-abortion. Okay. So, uh, she's also more pro-gayist than anti-gayist. That part I disagree with Senator Lisa Murkowski. Okay. When it comes to energy, well, she wanted to open up ENWA for oil and gas. I agree. But she was anti-pebble mine. That I disagree. I'm pro-pebble mine. What's pebble mine? It's a mining project in Bristol Bay where there are a lot of salmons. Okay. So Alaskans, they rejected pebble mine project in the fear that it will hurt salmon population. I have to disagree with Alaskans on that. Okay. I think Alaska need to create jobs and make money. Okay. But some minority Alaskans are pro pebble mine. Okay. I'm just one of them. But both Senator Lisa Murkowski and Senator Dan Sullivan, they were against it. I don't know about Congressman Dan Young, his stance on pebble mine. Okay. But well, I have to disagree with both senators. I'm pro pebble mine. Okay. Because if you can, what I would recommend is, yeah, let pebble mine go forward, build a mine, mine copper, precious metals, whatever. Build it and see what happens. If salmon population decreases, then they will have to do something else. I'm meaning more filtration. They can come up with solution and keep the project alive. It can coexist. Huh? Yeah. Adapt and adjust because salmons, even if they're 1 year, their population decreases, they can always recover. It's not 0 and 1. It's not binary, all or black or white. No, no. They can repopulate. Salmons, animals, they're resilient. All right. They will not go extinct. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. How about abortion? Well, abortion, I mean, it can be thought as unconstitutional gender discrimination, age discrimination, because only young women are affected by this anti-abortion law. And anti-abortion law is also unconstitutional state religion. Okay. Yeah, Republican Christians, conservatives, they are forcing their religion to Democrats, Christianity, anti-abortionism. Okay. Very much Christian based concept. Okay. So you cannot make Christian rule as a law of a country that's unconstitutional establishment of state religion against First Amendment, right? Freedom of religion, anti-establishment. Yeah, you cannot have established state religion, Christianity, that's anti-abortion law. Okay, so it's unconstitutional on both grounds. Okay? First Amendment and 14th Amendment. Okay, it is discrimination and it's a establishment of state religion. Okay, so yeah, and but we understand. Oh, yeah, abortion is no good, but I don't think it's right to force young women to have babies that they don't want to have. Okay. In my opinion, abortion is lesser of two evils. Okay. And I don't think it's right. I don't think it's American. I don't think it's even Republican individual freedom. Okay. That's what Republicans like, individual freedom, right? I don't think it's right to force young women to have children that they do not want to have. I think that's too much deprivation of individual liberty. So there's Fifth Amendment violation there too. Okay. So that's my objection to Republican Party's anti-abortionism. I'm against it. Right? But I understand where they come from. I do. Another point is this, okay? Yeah, scientifically speaking, human fetus is more like animal, okay? Yeah. I mean, do anybody remember when they were like 3 months old baby? No. You don't have any memory, okay? So human fetus, that's more or less like more animalistic, okay? As we grow up, we become more like God, okay? Some people stay in animal level, criminals, okay? Some people become saints. The rest of us, halfway between animal, like criminals, and God, saints. We're halfway in between, right? Yeah, but some people stay in the animalistic level. They are the criminals, okay? They're animalistic individuals. They see people as praise to prey upon. They see people as objects, as things, like bears. To bears, hungry grizzly bears, we are objects, we are animals. So that's why they kill us and eat us. Hungry grizzly bears. Or sharks. Yeah. Do sharks, great white sharks, love to eat people? Yes. Why? To them, we are just food. We are just animals. That's how criminals see other people. They see other people as chattels, objects, food to prey upon. Those are the criminals, okay? They are animalistic individuals who never evolved to human level. We humans half God, half animal, okay? And some humans, they stay in animal level. They never grew out of child level, animal level. So babies, they're animals, okay? All they do, babies eat. We all once babies. We all once animals, okay? Babies are like just like animals, okay? They just eat, sleep, defecate. That's it. Right? They're animal level, all right? So abortion, yeah, it's a killing of human fetus, okay? But human fetus is very much like animals, okay? Of course, we understand human dignity. We get it, all right? But so I have mixed feelings about abortion, okay? Fortunately, we have third solution, alternative. Yeah, anti-fornication, abstinence, celibacy through education. Yeah, to become more like God. Yeah, celibacy, abstinence. All right, be more like God. Education, mathematics, exercise, diet, personal hygiene, beauty, martial art, dancing. Okay, yeah, so that you don't have to engage in reproductive activity. Okay, but having a family, having children, that's beautiful. We need it. We need children. Future generation. Okay. Children are beautiful. Yeah. Oh, we need that. Huh? Oh, yeah, we take 5 minutes. Okay. It's getting too hard. Oh, we grab some beer. Okay. Uh, Okay, so uh, what else do we talk about? Let's see. What are some interesting topics? Yeah, something I wrote in the humanology paper today. Okay. Yeah, it's as if people need. I mean, there's some love songs like we all need somebody to love, right? But it seems some people need somebody to hate too. There's the bipolar division, bipolarized politics today in America. They need somebody to hate. Like Republicans, they need Democrats to hate. Democrats, they need Republicans to hate. Yeah, it's just copium output channel of negative copium. Okay, somebody to hate. I guess they need that. But alternative, yeah, we understand. I explained that in copiumological terms, but that's not desirable. Okay, more desirable solution to output negative copium is exercise, right? Yeah, we feel the burn, right? When we feel this pain in muscle, when we do weight training or cardio, that's how you output your negative copium. Okay, I should write more about that. Huh? I think I did. Right, but yeah, I think I wrote about it. Okay, so, yeah, just negatizing perception channel of pain and suffering from muscle exercise, cardiovascular exercise. That's better way to output negative copiums. Okay, so or sometimes just talking about it, right? Like here. Okay, yeah, some experience I had, good and bad. Okay, yeah, we talk about it. Okay, so that helps. Or prayer, Christian prayer as a therapy, humanotherapy. It's not psychotherapy, humanotherapy, humanological therapy. Okay, so yeah, love thy enemies, right? Pray for them. I do always. Okay. It makes me sleep better at night. Okay, because if you harbor hatred, it's not good. You have to neutralize it. Yeah, Christian prayer, love for your enemy, pray for your enemies. Yeah. Then it neutralizes. Yeah, it was interesting experience to be hated by my fellow some of my fellow Republicans. Probably they don't know that I'm Republican myself. Okay, it's just that I'm post Jan 6 anti-Trumpist. After January 6, I cannot advocate for his politics. No, I like him as an entertainer, but him insisting that he won the election, and that to me that's mental disease. Okay, that's mental disease in my opinion. Okay, very much psychiatry case, delusion of grandeur. Okay, delusion of persecution, okay? And also greed, insatiable greed, very selfish, very self-serving. Okay, So to me, it was very surprising. So many Republicans still side with former President Trump, and it was a huge disappointment. All right, I did not see this coming. Okay, then we understand. Then I thought about it. Oh, it's the inertia, right? Inertia of time spent thinking about Trump, and also some human compassion, sympathy. Okay, they feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for him too, but not his political downfall, but for his immaturity. That's what I'm sorry about him. Okay. So immature, right? And so yeah, differential politics. Republicans, they want their political distinction, political identity. They want to be contrary. It's definition by contrast. They want to do everything opposite to what Democrats are doing. They want to be when Democrats are hating President Trump, Republicans they want to go opposite to Democrats to maintain their party identity, to be contrary to Democratic Party. So just because the Democrats hate Trump, they love Trump. Republicans, okay. Identity politics, differential politics, okay. Yeah. We understand. So I wrote in this paper, okay, yeah, politics is not always about, sometimes it is, but it's not always about justice, righteousness, truth. Many times it's about, yeah, power, control, and being different from the other party. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I finished writing this paper slowly, and I'll take time with this paper, okay, because it's quite likely that this paper will never be published. I mean, for a while. Okay. Yeah, nowadays it's so intolerant, cancel culture, but this cancel culturism as an ideology, it will come and go. It came, one day it will go away. Why? Because it's not a good ideology. Okay. Bad ideology have fixed lifespan. All right. They tend to be not eternal. Okay. Of course, you have LGBTism. They started from the beginning, Book of Genesis, Sodom and Gomorrah, and it's still alive. Not just alive, it's thriving. Criminalism. It started in the book of Genesis. Murder of Abel by Cain. Cain and Abel. And it's still here. Never once disappeared. Criminalism as an ideology. Okay. How about sinism, disobedienceism, ideology of sin, sinology? It started from Adam and Eve. And it's still here with us. Then some bad ideology, do they have some eternal lifespan? Maybe. Will cancel culture live forever? Maybe. We don't know. So then this humanized paper is possible it will never get published. I'm okay with that. Why? Well, I had fun writing it. I'd love to share with other people, but if I don't find it, if there's no publisher willing to publish it, then it will die with me. Am I okay with that? Yeah. Do I care? Yes. I do what I can. I keep writing, try to publish it, but I there's something I cannot control. The mainstream ideology, right? We wait. But LGBTism or criminalism, yeah, it has up and down, right? Yeah. Sometimes popular, sometimes it's not so popular. But they never once disappeared completely, though. But they're having some ups and downs of ideology, LGBTism, we used to call gayism, but out of respect, yeah, we started to call LGBTism, okay, so. And criminalism, okay, yeah, there's some period of time where there are a lot of crimes, and there's some other time where there are less, far less crimes, goes up and down, okay. So, but it never once disappears from humanity, okay. Well, Nazism is pretty much dead. Okay. How about neo-Nazism? Yeah, I don't think they're very serious. Okay, I think they're most about jokes, hoax, pranks. Yeah, I think Nazism pretty much dead. Okay. Anti-Semitism? I think it's pretty much dead. People joke about it, right? But it's pretty much dead. Okay. I'm not anti-Semitic. Okay. By the way, I love Jews. I love all people, all different races. Okay. Yeah, mixed races. Yeah, they're beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I have nothing against them. But Prince Harry and Miss well, not Mala Markle, but the Meghan Markle. I don't like their photos. To me, it's very repulsive because they're so privileged, and they every single time in the picture, okay, in the news, they look at each other. There's like artificial photo op. It's very repulsive to me, and to me, that's like one of the ugliest couple out there. Okay, one of the ugliest couples. I just don't like that kind of coupling. Okay, it's just yuck. All right. Oh my goodness. But this day and age, you have masked singer, masked dancers, you have dancing with stars. Yeah, this is day and age where people worship something very ugly. Okay. People worship something very wrong. Like President Trump, Mr. George Floyd, and you have tattoo piercing, ultra interracialism, and LGBTism, marijuanaism. Okay, so that's the day and age we are living in now, year 2021. Um, yeah, the Yulangi, the mentioned in X Files, right? Yeah, the kind of Ghostbuster movie where Pandora's box, right? The period of floating ghost, bad ideologies. That's the day and age we are living in now. You have cancel culturism, you have BLM, post COVID, post Floyd BLMism, and black supremacism, and post Gen 6 pro Trumpism, right? Yeah. So, yeah, in ideological speaking, NATO point at the very rock bottom, okay? Um, but you will start to go up though. How long it will take? That I don't know. Maybe in 5 years. I don't know. Okay. Does it bother me? Not really. I'm just making commentary, that's all. Some observation and description. No, it doesn't really bother me that much. But it was an interesting experience to be hated by Republicans. Probably they didn't know I'm Republican myself. Okay. It was interesting to be hated by Republicans. Okay. So, but I'm glad I did. Why? I saw the true face of Republicans. Okay, they are no saints. They're kind of like Democrats. They are haters. All right, they hate people who disagree with them. All right, just like Democrats do. All right, Republicans, I don't think they're any better than Democrats. Okay, they're all haters. Not all of them though. In Democratic Party, in Republican Party, yeah, they are lovers. People who are tolerant, both sides. And then there are some Republicans, Democrats who are very intolerant, very much hate, full of hatred. I've seen now, by now, yeah, I've seen them both. Okay, so, yeah, there are four kinds of people: Republican haters, Republican lovers, Democratic lovers, Democrat haters. Okay, yeah, all four exist. Now I've seen all four kinds. Okay, so I'm satisfied because I learned about the facts, the truth of both parties. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. Good cops, bad cops, good Republicans, good Democrats, bad Democrats. I've seen them all. Finally, it's good to know the facts, the truth about both parties. All right, so yeah, live and learn, I guess. Yeah, yeah. It was an interesting experience to be hated by Republicans. Okay, something new. I'm glad that I had the experience. Okay, so it's something new. So to be hated by Republicans, something new. So that's kind of cool. But I got rid of all those social media posting. Okay, anti-Trump postings. I don't want to be hated. I don't want to offend people, and I don't want to deal with it. I don't have time for it. Okay, yeah. In our lives, we deal with enough bad stuff because there's no shortage of bad people out there in the world, and they're not always bad. Okay, nobody's like 100% satanic, devilish. No, maybe they'll have a bad time that particular day. Huh? I bet there's some good sides in them. Okay, Democrats and Republicans who hate me. I'm sure they are maybe they were having bad day that day, particular day. I'm sure they have some good sides in those people. Okay, so I know why. I'm 42 years old. I know things about people. So how about me? Yeah, sometimes I have bad days. I misbehave sometimes. I'm no saint. Nobody's perfect. Do I commit sins? Yeah. Do I make mistakes? Yes. Am I mean and rude sometimes? Yes. Do I regret sometimes? Absolutely. I make mistakes that I regret. We'll take 5 minutes, okay? Let's take 5 minutes break. So yeah. All right. So looking back, I think it was kind of cool experience to be hated by some Republicans. I'm like by now I'm like cool, but that's new to be hated by some Republicans. That's cool. Interesting sensation, right? I'm just kidding, okay? But most Republicans, they are very tolerant of me, okay? So, yeah. Most Democrats, they are very tolerant too, okay? People are people. There are some extremists in both sides, okay? So, yeah. Yeah, another way to look at pro-Trumpers, post-Gen 6, pro-Trumpers, pro-Trumpists. Well, another way to look at it is they need somebody to worship. It's kind of religion, right? Blind worship. They need some kind of hero, like star, to revolve around as planets, okay? I was watching this documentary about fish in the ocean. So watch some pictures of groupers or big fish, ocean, saltwater fish, grouper, right? Or Goliath fish, right? Tiny little fish get around that big fish. Why? Maybe for protection, okay? Kind of you have white shark, not great white shark, but whale shark. A lot of small fish get around that big white shark. Okay. So it's like small planets revolve around the sun. Alright? Yeah. So they need some kind of central figure as big as President Trump, right? So they kind of behave like animals. Okay. It's not about justice or rationality. It's more about emotion, reliance on somebody big. Okay. Reliance on power, dependence on power, right? Some star celebrity to worship. Like it, Christianity is about Jesus. Buddhism is about Buddha. Islam is about Prophet Muhammad Allah, right? Yeah, all those Confucianism is about Confucius. So all those religions is revolve around this one person, right? And in politics, in any day and age, they have this one central figure like Democratic Party, Joe Biden, President Biden, or Mr. George Floyd, Republican Party, Ronald Reagan or Donald J. Trump, right? Somebody to worship, somebody to revolve around, like school of fish. They always head the same direction, right? And why do they form a school of fish group? Probably same reason why people form political parties. Okay, maybe they are afraid to be alone, to be left out there by themselves. So they form a group, like political party, Republicans, Democrats. Okay, maybe they are quite insecure people, perhaps. Okay? But not all of them, right? Yeah, some others, it's a hobby, it's a social setting, like a church or any religion. It's a social group, right? Yeah, they want, because people are social animals, okay? We want to get around to have fun, right? So for many people, political people, yeah, it's their hobby, social gathering, okay? It's not nothing bad. It's just human nature being social animal. So noticed some similarity between school of fish following this big fish, like grouper fish or Goliath fish, whale shark, right? They just follow this big fish, no matter where this big fish goes. Okay, Mr. George Floyd, he's a blue collar criminal. Mr. Donald J. Trump, he's white collar criminal. Okay, so very bad role models, both of them. Okay, and Mr. Joe Biden, Mr. Barack Obama, party puppet, party parakeet. President Trump, party puppet, party parakeet. They're as good as parrot, who only know how to say yes. They say yes, rubber stamping all the Democratic Party agenda if they're Democratic Party president. Republican Party president, okay, President Trump, rubber stamping, okay, Republican Party agenda. Yes, 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 on all of those things. Mm. Not very desirable, right? So, well, there are some other things that I appreciate about Democratic Party, liberalism, appreciation of foreign culture, for example. Yeah, I appreciate foreign languages, foreign cultures. Hmm? Yeah, diplomatic approach to foreign nations, diplomacy, international trade, right? That I side with Democrats. Right? Yeah. So, from what I have observed, yeah, industry, human, big urban towns, it can coexist with nature. Okay. I went to San Diego about 2 years ago. The San Diego ocean was so clean, and San Diego is a very big city. I guess they have very good sewage system, filtration technology. Ocean was very clean, and I can see this ocean fish, orange fish. I can see that, okay, and there was so seals, harbor seals, out there in San Diego, and the ocean was very clean. I can see through like it was clean ocean water in San Diego, and I heard some story from other people that it was not that clean way back, but they came up with better filtration technology, regulation policy, and it became very clean. Okay, so very impressive. Right. Yeah. So Pebble Mine, Bristol Bay. Uh, if I become senator of the United States in Alaska next year, I will resurrect Pebble Mine project. Okay. Yeah, Pebble Mine project. It can be environmental sound. Yes. It should go forward, in my opinion. Okay. So, at least I try to. But will I get elected? That's fat chance. That's not likely at all. Right? Yeah. I keep on running. Yeah, mathematics we did too much. Okay, so yeah, we're not gonna do mathematics for a while. Yeah, we set out a goal to prove that new number theorem, right? Yeah, uh, we'll put in the back burner. We'll do it later. Okay, if ever, right? We did enough mathematics, so I don't want to think about it. Mathematics, not in a while. So yeah. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about idolatry. So it's like idolatry. How do we define idolatry? It's blind belief on something or somebody. All right, lack of rationality, lack of reasoning, lack of individual thinking. All right. How about the Beatles? Do I blindly worship the Beatles? No. I like their music, but not all. I used to have the entire series albums ever published, the main ones, okay, in cassette tape when I was in Madison, Wisconsin. Okay. I had it all. Okay. Were there some Beatles songs that I did not like? Yes. Like, oh girl. I don't like that song. Let me sing that song. Kind of interesting song, but I don't like that song at all. Let me grab my cell phone, okay? Yeah, how about karaoke? Sunday karaoke morning, huh? It's kind of PG-13ish, okay? It's not quite appropriate kind of song for all ages, but it's a Beatles song, okay? It's in public domain, so uh, it's not violation of copyright if I sing it. Why? Because it's my rendition, my version, okay? So copyright law only protects the expression. Copyright law does not protect idea itself because according to founding fathers, framers, yeah, the idea belongs to humanity. Okay, so which is very cool concept. It's in Article 1, Section 8, I think. Intellectual property, U.S. Constitution. Okay, so I think it's all girl. Beatles. It's fun song. Okay. Is there anybody going to listen to my story? All about the girl who came to stay. She's the kind of girl you want so much it makes you sorry. See, you don't regret a single day. Oh, girl. I don't like this song. It's kind of like weird, creepy. Too like salacious. All right. So I don't like that song. There are some Beatles songs that I don't like. All right. So no, I don't blindly worship the Beatles. No, I appreciate some of the songs they sang and made or remade. Right? Yeah. And they was very prolific. They wrote a lot and rewrote or resang, remade a lot of songs. High diligence, very productive, prolific. So quantity does matter. All right, quantity. Okay. Yeah. So me as a writer, yeah, I keep on writing. All right. Yeah, it may not get published. That's fine. I hold it, bide my time. When a good time comes, where people are more tolerant of different ideas, less censorship, less cancel culture. Hopefully it will come. I don't know. But cancel culturism, yeah, it will go up and down. Why? Because it's basically censorship, formal censorship, cancel culture. It's nothing new. All right. It went up and down, up and down. Okay. So when cancel culturism, censorshipism go down, then yeah, I'll retry to publish the papers that I couldn't. Yeah, I save it, hoard it, no problem. Vault it, no problem. Yeah. All we gotta do is wait. Okay. I think it's in the Bible, right? Yeah, good things will come to those who wait, right? Yeah. And we know as humanologists, yeah, things go, ideology, they go up and down, right? Sometimes they go extinct. Some ideologies do die, right? Like Nazism, anti-Semitism, okay? Or anti-Ebonyism, form of racism, okay? Yeah, they're gone, in my opinion, okay? So, or slaveryism, oh, they're gone. We just do what we can, right? Yeah, and we are student of history, so we are know, yeah, ideology they go up and down, up and down. Sometimes they just go out, disappear, right? Yeah. And I remember some independent musicians. There's some songs like One Hit One Wonder, right? One Hit Wonder. But some other independent musicians, some of them really good, okay? But I don't get to hear them anymore. Why? Because they did not produce enough music to survive, right? But I do remember when I was in Los Angeles, California, in the radio, when I was driving back and forth to Mojave Desert and Los Angeles, California, North Hollywood, okay. I have heard some independent music in the radio station when I was driving in the desert. Very smart, very ingenious, very original, authentic. But I don't get to hear those songs anymore. That's sad. Yeah. So we don't blindly worship anything, okay, in this brand of humanology. Like Bible God, even Jesus, or Bible itself, we have some criticism. Okay. Jehovah, Bible God, Christianity, Jesus, Bible, we love it, but at the same time we criticize them. We criticize even God sometimes. Okay. Even Jesus, yes, we do. So welcome to humanology. Anything goes. Do I look like a gremlin or monster? Itty tiny little itty bitty baby tiny little baby monster, huh? Oops. Well, the thing is, we have to have some intellectual independence. We don't want to blindly worship anything. That's idolatry. Yeah, so Christian God, Bible, Jesus is kind of idolatry there too. Okay, why? Because some of the things that Jesus said, well, people say Jesus said in the New Testament, I do not like some of that. Some of the things that Jesus said, like Peter, hey Peter, one day people will come to you, grab your arm and spread your arm and take you to the place where you don't want to go. I don't think that was very nice of him to say to Peter. Okay, and that's very pessimistic, and that's not nice. That's mean. All right. So I didn't. I reject that part. Okay. And Mr. Jesus, yeah, doomsday prophecy. I reject that too. All right. But we can interpret, reinterpret. Yeah, eternal recurrence, end of one era, bad era. Yeah, then kingdom come. Okay. Book of Revelation. Yeah, it has happy ending. Okay. Yeah, after tribulation and persecution, there will be good time if we persevere, survive, then survive the bad time, then we'll thrive in good time. Yeah, that's Book of Revelation. Okay, so there's some good in there. Okay, happy ending. All right? Yeah. But we do have need for blind belief, like religion. Okay, we need it, right? Believe in God. Hopefully, He's good person. I mean, good God, right? We don't know. He's created all these metaphysical pathogens, and in humanology, we kind of justify that. Yeah, metaphysical pathogens, so like physical pathogens like virus, bacteria, fungi, vermins, whatever, what have you, right? It helps evolution, survival of the fittest, and deterioration of the unfit individuals in wild nature. That's why they are predators, diseases, virus. Okay, it helps procreation, survival of better generation, next generation. Okay, because all unfit individuals they perish from diseases or predators. Okay, metaphysical pathogens, likewise. Yeah, basically it eliminates all these undesirable genes, right? Metaphysical pathogens like bad ideologies. Okay, so that next generation would be metaphysically more fit individuals. We understand that. Okay. So some philosopher said, yeah, this world is perfect as it is. Perfect it is. God's divine design, creating all these bad ideologies so that unfit individuals would perish, all right, metaphysically speaking. Yeah. So that only fit, desirable individual would survive to the next generation. Okay? How about humanology? Is it desirable or undesirable ideology? Will it survive? That I cannot tell. I just do my best. Will humanology papers series die with me? It might. Is it bad ideology, occult, conspiracy theory? Could be. We'll let people decide, okay? So, yeah. It may die with me. I'm okay with that. But do I care? Yes, I do. In my opinion, yeah, I think it's good ideology, humanology, okay? But we are very, very fiercely independent, right? We are against blind belief. We are all about rationality, reasoning, logic, science, and we also embrace religion, right? Yeah, perhaps good day will come. Hopefully, God is good. We don't know, okay? But we want to believe that God is good. We need that kind of belief system, right? Optimism. That's why in human knowledge we expressly embrace religion, right? We have that need, blind belief. Perhaps God is good. Hopefully, He is. We don't know. Some cynicism, skepticism there, but because we don't know. I've never seen God, never heard from Him. No. When I have a dream, many times it's about girls, okay, that I would like to hug. I would like to fantasize. A beautiful young single lady sitting on my lap. Okay, that's what I have in my dream. Or sometimes in my dream, tsunami, tornado, or some school exam, school exam, final exam that I'm not prepared to. That's what I see in my dreams. Okay, I never meet God in my dream. He never once appeared in my dream, right? God, Jesus, they never talk to me. I read Bible. It's been a long time, okay. But are they real God or Son of God? I don't know. I don't know. But I like Bible, okay. Yeah. So we'll take 5 minutes break, okay, and then maybe we'll read some Bible, okay. I have it right there, all right. We'll take 5 minutes, okay. Yeah, it's Sunday, okay. Yeah, it's befitting the occasion, right? Yeah, let's read some Bible, okay. But there are some parts in Bible I don't like. I do not like. There are parts in Bible I dislike. Okay? Yeah. Because I'm critical reader or critical thinker, okay. I think it's a good thing. But Christianity, yeah, I admire it. Or yeah, Islam, Confucianism, Buddhism, I admire all those religions, all right? I think they're very cool. I appreciate that. Pastors, reverends, fantastic, mostly, okay, yeah. I've learned some good things from them, okay, so. Huge fan, huge fan. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes, okay? Yeah. Okay, let's read Bible. I love Bible. All right, yeah, huge fan. Maybe we read some other stuff too. Okay, Laozu, 도덕경. Okay, in Korean, yeah, I can give you English translation. Okay, okay, some random pages in Bible, Book of Chronicles, second one, chapter 31. When all this had ended, the Israelites who were there went out to the towns of Judah, smashed the sacred stones and cut down the Asherah poles. They destroyed the high places and the altars throughout Judah and Benjamin and in Ephraim and Manasseh. After they had destroyed all of them, the Israelites turned to their own towns and to their own property. Yeah, it's like North Israel and Southern Judah fighting each other, just like North Korea and South Korea, right? Yeah, there's some infighting going on that went on between Israelite Jews, okay? North Israel, South Judah, they fought each other, okay? Just like North Korea, South Korea. Or in America, yeah, Northern states, Yankees, and Southern states, Confederates, Civil War, okay? Nowadays, metaphysical civil war between the left and right, Democrats and Republicans. Infighting, right? Political infighting. How Book of Acts. The shipwreck, okay? On the 14th night, they were still being driven across the Adriatic Sea. When about midnight, the sailors sensed that they were approaching the land. They took soundings and found that the water was 120 feet deep. A short time later, they took surroundings again and found it 90 feet deep. Fearing that they would be dashed against the rocks, they dropped their four anchors from the stern and prayed for daylight. In an attempt to escape from the ship, the sailors set the lifeboat down to the sea. Uh, Pretending they were going to lower some anchors from the boat. Then St. Paul, Book of Acts, okay, the Paul said to the centurion and the soldiers, unless this man stay with the ship, you cannot be saved. Unless this man stay with the ship, you cannot be saved. So the soldiers cut the ropes that held the lifeboat and let it fall away. Okay, unless this man stay with the ship, you cannot be saved. Okay. Interesting, right? Unless this man stay with the ship, you cannot be saved. Okay, so interesting. Sounds cool, okay? Just before dawn, Paul urged them all to eat. For the last 14 days, he said, St. Paul, you have been in constant suspense and have gone without food. You haven't eaten anything. Now I urge you to take some food. You need it to survive. You need to survive. Not one of you will lose a single hair from his head. After he said this, he took some bread and gave thanks to God in front of them all. Then he broke it and began to eat. They were all encouraged and ate some food themselves. Altogether, there were 276 of them on board. When they had eaten as much as they wanted, they lightened the ship by throwing some grain into the sea. Oh, whatever. Okay, let's go to Jesus. Okay, Book of Luke, the parable of 10 minas. While they were listening to this, he went on to tell them a parable because he was near Jerusalem, Jesus, all right? And the people thought the kingdom of God was going to appear at once. He said, a man of noble birth went to a distant country to have himself appointed king and then to return. So he called 10 of his servants and gave them 10 minas. Put this money to work, he said, until I come back. But his subjects hated him and sent a delegation after him to say, we don't want this man to be our king. He was made king, however, and returned home. Then he sent for servants to whom he had given the money in order to find out what they had gained with it. The first one came and said, Sir, your mina has earned 10 more. Well done, good servant. His master replied, because you have been trustworthy in a very small matter, take charge of 10 cities. The second one came and said, so your Minas has on 5 more. His master answered, you take charge of 5 cities. Then another servant came and said, so here's your mina. I have kept it laid away in a piece of cloth. I was afraid of you because you are a hard man. You take out what you did not put in and reap what you did not sow. You take out what you did not put in and reap out what you did not sow. And his master replied, I will judge you by your own words, you wicked servant. You knew, did you, that I am a hard man, taking out what I did not put in and reaping, reap in what I did not sow? Why then didn't you put my money on deposit so that when I came back, I could have collected with interest? Then he said to those standing by, take his mina away from him and give it to the one who has 10 minas. So they said, he already has 10. He replied, I tell you that to everyone who has, more will be given. But as for the one who has nothing, even what he has will be taken away. But those enemies of mine who did not want me to be king over them, bring them here and kill them in front of me. That's some hardcore. Very Old Testament attitude, okay? Oh my goodness, too much bloodshed, war. That's what Jesus said in Luke. I did not remember that kind of detail, okay? That's too much bloodshed, man. Too belligerent, warlike, too much violence. Yeah, it's a talent, currency, mina, whatever. Okay, so yeah, it's that some famous parable by Mr. Jesus. Yeah. So how is it relevant, applicable to the situation we are having? I mean, we learned a lot. I'm 42 years old. Okay, so I write papers. Most of them got published somewhere on the internet. Not peer-reviewed journals, of course. So online databases. Okay, yeah, this one paper was rejected. Low antagonism. Okay, we understand, right? Not their fault, not my fault. I'm not holding it. Yeah, this one talent, one mina. I didn't bury it. It just got cancelled. It's not their fault. It's not my fault. It's just the way it is. Okay. So in this humanity paper, yeah, I'm still writing it. I needed some break. That's why we did mathematics. Okay. Well, I'm rewriting it now. Restarted writing. Okay. I'm not gonna hold it. I try to publish it. Okay. So even in New Testament, even by Jesus, there's some violence there. Okay. Those who do not want me to be the king, kill them all. Come on, that's like Old Testament. Okay, so New Testament Jesus is some element of violence there too. Okay? He went to this church, synagogue, and overturned these tables because they were selling doves, bread in the house of God. Okay? Some violence there too. Okay, so I don't think Jesus is squeaky clean. I'm sorry. There's some dirt in it, even some blood on his hand. Okay, Mr. Jesus. All right, so I don't think he's squeaky clean. Okay. I mean, Mr. Confucius, Buddha, Lao Tzu, Buddha, Prophet Muhammad Allah, okay? I don't think that's squeaky clean, okay? People are people. Mr. Socrates, I don't think it's squeaky clean. He's a little bit like LGBT, a little bit, yeah, Plato, Socrates, a little bit LGBT, a little bit, okay? So, yeah, I don't think that's squeaky clean. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. I need some vocal rest, okay? And we'll read some from Lao Tzu, Lao Tzu, okay? Taoism, 도덕경, the Book of Ethics. That's English translation, okay? We'll read some of that, okay? Yeah. Oh, so, yeah, Book of Lao Tzu, Lao Tzu, the Book of Ethics, all right? Back of the page, okay, some interpretation, some commentary, all right? 도덕경의 사상은 상생의 대립이 인위적인 것으로 말미암아 생긴다고 보고 무와 자연의 불상질 논리를 펴가 나간다. That's Korean, okay? Right? This is Korean, okay? Nowadays, yeah, K-pop, they're up and high, like BTS, whatever, Blackpink, whatever, okay? Not a huge fan, not at all, okay? But congratulations, okay, for international success. Koreans, K-pop, they crave for international recognition for a very long time, and now they got it. Okay, so congratulations. But yeah, the movie Academy Award, original screenplay, whatever. Okay, I don't think it was the original. Okay. Yeah, the Parasite movie. Okay, I did not watch it. I read in Wikipedia plus summary. I did not like it. Okay, BTS, Blackpink. I don't like either. All boy band, all female band. They're good looking Koreans. Okay, Asians. I get it. Okay, but I don't like their products at all. But yeah, congratulations. Whatever. Am I jealous? Not really. I just don't like the way they sing or dance, okay? The way they look. They're good-looking people, okay, but yeah, it's too commercial. Manufactured K-pop factory products. I'm a huge fan of K-pop classics like 서태지 and Boys, Mr. 변진섭, Mr. Lee Seung-wan, Mr. 조용필, and some other singers, Ms. Yang Soo-kyung, Ms. Chesura, Ms. Don't remember all those names, but there's some, yeah, female male singers that are really like 1980s, 1990s. Okay, but these days, yeah, Korean K-pop, yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Sorry. Anyway, okay. What's this saying? Okay, English translation. 도란 무엇이며 덕이란 무엇인가? Okay. What's the Tao? What's the way? What is this virtue? 덕. Okay. Yeah, 도덕경의 사상은 okay. So what he's saying is this book of ethics, Lao Tzu, Taoism, originator of Taoism. What he's saying is the concept of this book of ethics by Mr. Lao Tzu, Chinese philosopher, okay, like 300 BC. Okay, yeah, all these fights, wars, they're artificial. Okay, and it emphasizes book of ethics emphasizes vacuum, emptiness. And the nature's non-conflict, nature's peace. Yeah, emptiness, vacuum, the peace in nature. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's get into it. Okay. 천하의 도가 이르면 달리는 말을 쉬게 해서. Okay. 천하의 도가 있으면 달리는 말을 쉬게 해서. Okay. Heaven and earth, if there's this way, Tao, the way, it will rest the horse. Very poetic. It's beautiful, right? He's Chinese, okay? Mr. Lao Tzu. 300 BC, something like that, okay? Before 500 BC, before Christ, okay? 2,500 years ago, he wrote this book, and it's still here. Taoism, Chinese philosophy, okay? Long lasting. It survived test of time and space. Got translated to multiple languages. 천하의 도가 있으면 달리는 말을 쉬게 해서 걸음을 하고. It translated from Chinese to Korean, okay? And now I'm translating from Korean to English, okay? So. 천하의 도가 있으면 달리는 말을 쉬게 해서 걸음을 하고. 천하의 도가 없으면 육만은 느려서 낫는다. Translate to English. This is old Korean, okay? So I'm not very good at Korean anymore, okay? Especially old Korean language, but I do my best. So, on heaven and earth, okay? If there's this way, ethics, morality, good way, okay? Then, yeah, it will rest the horse, running horse, so that it can walk. Right? It will give some rest. Yeah, let it cut some slack. Right? 천하의 도가 없으면 육만은 들에서 낫는다. But if there's no way, no good way, no ethics, no morality in this world, heaven and earth, and then this horse will give birth to a baby horse in the field. I'm not sure if I'm translating right. Okay. Next sentence. 죄는 욕심스러운 것보다 큰 것이 없고 화는 넉넉한 것을 알지 못하는 것보다 큰 것이 없으며 허물은 얻고자 하는 것보다 큰 것이 없다. it will be challenging for me to translate to English, okay, because I don't quite understand this sentence. My Korean language is fading, okay. I only speak Korean when I talk to my parents, siblings in Korea on my cell phone. Once a week, twice a week, okay. My Korean is fading, it's not very good. I'm not quite understanding this Korean sentence. I'll do my best. Sin, S-I-N, sin is greedy, anger. Anger does not know any rest, peace. And fault, yeah, it go down deep. It knows no bottom. Evil, it knows no bottom. Okay, it's like kind of like Old Testament Bible, right? Hades, hell, it does not know. It knows not no bottom. It just go down the new low, right? New low. Okay, it just go down and down and down. There's no rock bottom there. Evil. Okay, Satan. It knows no bottom, rock bottom. It just go negative infinity. It just go down, down. It knows no infinity. I think that's what he's saying. I don't know. 그러므로 만족할 것을 아는 넉넉함은 늘 넉넉하다. So he's saying, therefore, if you know how to satisfy yourself, if you are content, yeah, your mind can be in peace. No? But I have some criticism about this. Okay, I'm Asian, I'm Korean, I'm not Chinese, right? Taoism, Confucianism, Buddhism, I have some criticism. Okay, so complacency, yeah, they teach us, yeah, just be satisfied, be content. Do not desire in Buddhism. Yeah, desire, that's what causes unhappiness. Because if you desire something and you don't get it, you'll be dissatisfied, you'll be unhappy. Okay. So be satisfied, be content, complacent. Okay. I disagree. Because in my opinion, if you are dissatisfied with something, you have to do something. If I'm dissatisfied, I study. When I was working in a grocery store, supermarket in Madison, Wisconsin, year 1999, year 2000, 21 years ago, I was making minimum wage. I was not satisfied with the kind of money I was making. I went back to school. I majored in computer science, became a computer programmer, right? But I was not set. After a while, it was good. Yeah, I made more money, promotion, okay, socio-economic hierarchy, okay. I made more money, okay. But after a while, I was not satisfied. So I went to law school, became a lawyer, right? Yeah. For now, I'm satisfied, okay, because yeah, I'm making enough money, okay. I'm a lawyer, socio-economic status, okay. But last year, wanted some more, so I ran for politics, Alaska State Senate. Well, as Alaska State Senator, I would make less money than as a lawyer. Whatever. More fame, more power. Okay, so I tried. Okay. I think it's a good thing that we desire something bigger and better. Evolution, human evolution, micro evolution as an individual. Macro evolution, that's a humanity, society, right? I think it's a good thing that we crave for something better. I think that's that desire, motivator. I think it's a good thing. I disagree with this Eastern philosophy. Okay. Oh, be content, be satisfied, complacent. Okay. Do not have any more desire. Just be in peace. To me, that's like death sentence. Like nirvana, death. I don't like that. Okay. Yeah. I think it's a good thing that we have some dissatisfaction, malcontent, because it motivates us to be bigger and better. Human evolution, microscopic level, individual life level. We get promoted because we work hard, study hard, we be bigger and better, right? I think it's a good thing. So yeah, I do disagree with some tenet, tenets of Eastern philosophy, although I'm very much Eastern. Okay. I appreciate them. Okay, Bible, very Western, North Africa, Middle East, but I disagree with Bible too. So I disagree with West and East. I disagree with Democrats and Republicans. That's why I am alone. Not many friends, okay? Because I disagree with everybody, okay? So I'm alone. I do have a few good friends, kind and generous people who are very tolerant of me. They're all different races: white people, black people, brown people. They tolerate me, okay? I'm very grateful to you and other friends of mine, all right? So yeah, life is good. We'll take 5 minutes, okay? And we'll read some more books, okay? How about I Ching, Book of Change, York, okay? Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes, okay? All right. Yeah, the hexagram, right? Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, the virtue of contentment, satisfaction, complacency. Yeah, there's some good in there. Okay, so yeah, like I cannot speak for anybody else because I'm not somebody else. I can only speak for myself. Yeah, I have my job, pay my bills, go to Walmart, write my articles, write my papers, humanology papers, do my humanology series. Okay, yeah, I'm satisfied. Yeah, content. Although I'm not bigger than, larger than life, I'm no celebrity, but yeah, I'm content. There's some good in there. Okay, let's go to Book of I Ching, Book of Change, right? Korean pronunciation, 주역. Okay, hexagram. You wanna see hexagram? It's like Morse code, binary Boolean. Okay, yeah, it's hexagram for you. You see this dot line hexagram. Okay, yeah, it's binary, very encoding Morse code. Okay, like dot or line. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, binary code. Okay, Morse code. Okay, great Western invention. All right, binary, Boolean algebra, whatever. Yeah, that's Western, but in the Eastern, yeah, they have this hexagram, right? Teaching. It predates the days of Confucius, ancient Chinese text. Okay, Chinese Bible kinda. Okay, Book of I Ching. It's used by Oriental, Asiatic, Far East Asia, China, Korea, Japan. Yeah, palm reader, fortune tellers. Okay, to predict the future. Okay, it's like that. Okay, so but it's very philosophical, very natural. And Mr. Confucius loved this book. This like Chinese Bible. Okay, so it's Book of I Ching, Book of Change. Okay, 주역, 역경. Okay, that's like a Chinese classic, which was Mr. Confucius' favorite book. Okay, Mr. Confucius like 500 BC, right? Before Christ. Okay, so anyway. 퇴계는 기쁨을 상징한다. 발전을 기할 수 있는 궤덕을 지녔다. 그러나 오바른 기쁨의 도를 지켜야 한다. Okay. 퇴계, this hexagram represents happiness. 발전을 기할 수 있는 궤덕을 지녔다. Okay. Yeah, it's a sign of progress. It's a good sign. auspicious sign. 그러나 올바른 기쁨의 도를 지녀야 한다. But when you are happy, you have to do the right thing. You have to do moral, ethical. You don't want to indulge in this rampant binge drinking. Okay, that's what it's saying. Kinda. Okay. Okay. Yeah, in this humanized book, yeah, I tried to make some connection between this Chinese hexagram and copium channel theory. Okay, it's in there. All right, so it's kind of interesting. Okay, so, yeah. Have a book of Confucius. No. In Korean pronunciation. Chinese pronunciation, I don't know. Okay, no. It means like I don't even know how to translate this. No. Okay, I'm not very good at Chinese. Okay, I think it's like discussion. That's what I can tell. No. Okay, discussion on language, lecture on language. I don't know. Book of Confucius. Right? Right. Let's take a look. 공자께서 말씀하셨다. Thus spake Confucius, Mr. Confucius. Okay. Saint Confucius. Oh? Thus spake Mr. Saint Confucius of China 2,500 years ago. 500 BC. Okay. 먼저 예학을 배우고 나서 관직에 나가는 것은. Okay. First you learn music. After that, you learn music. After that, you get into politics to become a public servant in some government. Okay. 자귀나 복록을 받은 적이 없는 일반 사람이요. Yeah, this guy, okay, he learned the music, he became a musician. Later on, he became a politician, right? So he's just ordinary guy who did not have any position before, political position before, who didn't get any federal government salary before. Yeah, he's that kind of guy, okay? Became a musician first, like recording artist, singer, dancer. Later on became a politician, okay? Yeah, it's just humble, common man who never had that kind of federal position before. Okay, okay. I don't remember seeing this. 먼저 관직에 나간 뒤에 예학을 배우는 것은 경대부의 자제들이다. Okay. And then another kind of person who become a politician first, and later on they become musicians. And they are the children of elites. The kind of people who were born with silver spoon in his mouth. Okay. In Western language. Okay. Okay. Mr. Confucius saying, yeah, some other people, they become politicians first, and later on they become musicians. And they are children of elites, the privileged. Okay. 만약 내게 인재를 뽑아 쓰라고 한다면 나는 예학을 먼저 배운 사람을 쓰겠노라. Okay. If I have a choice to hire an employee, I'd rather choose out of these job candidates in the job interview, I'd rather choose a person, hire a person who learned music first, then politics later. I don't remember ever hearing about it, reading about this. Okay, so how refreshing. This teaching of Confucius, Mr. Confucius, has been with humanity for 2,500 years by now. But I have never heard about this before. Okay, it's brand new to me. Most likely brand new to you too. Okay. So this person A, Adam, who learned music, became a musician. Later on, he became politician. And person B, Robert, he became politician first, and later on, he became a musician because he was born rich. But Adam, he became a musician first, and later on learned politics because he was born poor. Okay? Mr. Confucius is saying, if I have a choice, if I'm going to hire Adam and Bob, I will hire Adam. Why? He didn't say. But we can kind of tell. Yeah. Minor plussism, okay? Humble beginning, born poor, musician, then later on politician, okay? That's Adam. Bob, yeah, born rich, politician career first, and then musician later. Pluminosism, okay? Yeah, so Mr. Confucius prefer minor plussism. Humble beginning, musician, then politician, okay? As opposed to politician, then musician. Children of born rich, silver spoon, privileged, elitist. children. Okay. Okay, I get it. Yeah, minor pluminosism, dualism that we used to call dualism. Yeah, it's based on Eastern philosophy. Okay, India, China. Okay, so yeah, we can kind of understand what he's saying. Yeah. Basically, what he's saying is minor plurism is better than pluminosism. Okay, humble beginning and then later success is better than forced beginning, glamorous, like Donald J. Trump, born with silver spoon in his mouth. Later on, going down. His sons and daughters, yeah, glamorous beginning, but later on, just fading away. Okay, yeah, Mr. Confucius prefer to hire, appreciate more all those kind of people like Abraham Lincoln. Humble beginning, later on, bigger and better. Okay, Mr. Carnegie or Rockefeller. Okay, humble beginning, but later on, bigger and better. Okay, yes, that's what I get from this. Okay, so next chapter. 공자께서 말씀하셨다. Thus spake Saint Mr. Confucius. 진나라와 채나라에서 나를 따라 배고픔을 참던 자가 지금은 모두 이곳에 없구나. Okay. Yeah. Nation Chin, Nation Che. There were some people who followed me, tolerating, persevering the hunger. Now, right here, there's none. None is found. There's nobody with me. Right here, right now. Yeah, but back in the days, yeah, this nation Chin, nation Che, they followed me, tolerating all this hungry people. Despite their hunger, they followed me, Mr. Confucius. 200 2,500 years. But right now, I'm alone. Nobody's following me. Right here, right now. I'm not making this up, okay? It's right here, okay? If you can understand, read and understand Korean, okay? So. Okay, how interesting. Never heard this before. So maybe Mr. Confucius, maybe there were time he did not have any disciples, followers, students. Maybe he was alone sometime. Okay. Okay. I did not know. All right. Mr. Jesus. Yeah, he at that time crucifixion. Right. They all left him. Right. Even Peter, same Peter. Okay. Denied him 3 times. Right. Before the morning male chicken rooster start to sing to mark morning. Jesus? Who is Jesus? I don't know him. Never heard of him. I don't know any Jesus. That's what Peter said. Same Peter. Okay. And the cuckoo, okay, cuckoo, and yeah, then he realized, yeah, Jesus, his master, predicted this denial of Jesus by Peter. Okay, and he started to cry. Right. I'm no saint. I'm not Jesus. I'm not no Confucius. Right. No, I'm no saint. I'm not a prophet. I'm just a guy. Vulgar. In my dream, I see girls, young, slender, attractive ladies. Okay, so I'm no saint. All right, but I'm alone. I'm okay with that. I came to Alaska to be alone. Okay, so I got what I asked for to God. He gave it to me. Yeah, solitude, loneliness, because I crave for it. So sometimes I feel lonely. Okay, what do? I call my parents in South Korea, my siblings, go to social media. Yeah, talk to my friends. I'm not that alone. No, I mean social media, human series here, or some published papers. Yeah, I have friends there too. Okay, so because sometimes I feel loneliness. I miss people. What do? I go to supermarket, buy some food. I bought some avocado-based, plant-based bottle. It's in the fridge, okay. I bought some Alaskan bread, 10, 20 grain, with flax seeds and sesame seeds, okay, barley, yeah, multi-grain bread, okay. So I'm gonna enjoy that stuff. Do I have some toaster? I'm not sure. I bought some fruits and vegetables too. When I went to Walmart, right? Yes, some salad, fresh vegetables. I love it. I love this ranch dressing. I also bought some McDonald's burger as well. Okay, yeah, it's in the fridge. Okay, so I'm not that hungry though. But it's been already like almost 3 hours, right? Yeah. So hey, God bless you. Okay, so yeah, I'm just sharing with you some books I have it down there. It's like first time. Okay, yeah, good stuff. All right, yeah. Okay. All right. God bless you. Okay. Please feel free to leave us do bigger and better things, your own things. Okay. Yeah, I'm just grateful that you have paid us visit. Eternally grateful. Okay. But please feel free to leave us. Okay. Yeah, do bigger and better things. Okay. Yeah. By all means. Okay. But I appreciate your time with us. Okay. We do. Okay. Thank you. God bless you for generations to come. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.